Manifest destiny, self-fulfilling prophecy, affirmations, mantras. Faith. If you can believe it, you can see it. As a man thinks, so is he. We are all acquainted to some degree of having faith. We've all been given an amount of faith in this life we live. We don't have to be linked to a religion to see how faith has worked in our life. We believed it, we set our mind to it, and we accomplished it. This is faith in action. It is simple, yet very complex as well. Faith proves to be a very valuable asset in our journey towards reaching and achieving our dreams, towards the fulfillment of the desires of our heart. However, the very faith that leads us to greatness can also be used in a way that keeps us from achieving our dreams and finding happiness. If we believe something, we are laying the groundwork for that something to happen. We are creating a spiritual reality that will eventually line up with our physical reality. To the unconscious mind, there is no distinction between reality and fantasy. So whatever we think or watch will be influencing our reality, whether we are aware of it or not. Our beliefs not only influence our perception and interpretation, they are also creating our reality. Our every belief, whether based on truth or something false, is a seed that is planted into our spiritual reality that will continue to grow as long as the specific belief is maintained. Hopefully our beliefs are based on truth, because those beliefs that are not based on truth will level us when we least expect it. This is the power of faith. Though invisible, our faith applied in any given direction determines our reality. You may have heard at one time that we have a choice between having fear or having faith. This sounds good, but it's not as easy as just making a choice, because fear is faith. Fear is faith misapplied. Fear is believing in a real or imaginary possible outcome. In a life-threatening scenario, having fear would be using your faith to believe that you are incapable or that you're going to die. We could also use the same faith to believe that we can overcome and survive. Our choice to believe one direction or another in a life-threatening scenario actually determines if we're going to make it or not. Our beliefs creating our reality could be more visibly seen in such a rare instance, but what about daily life? Faith can be seen even within our willingness to get up and get out of bed each morning. Do we believe we can do it, or do we stay in bed? Our faith and our belief determines our reality. Over the long term, our faith, or our beliefs, will determine if we live what we consider a successful life, or if we live life just barely getting by. Our beliefs create our long-term reality. What about our spiritual reality, though? How impactful is our faith in the things that we cannot see? Our faith applied in our spiritual reality is more powerful than our physical reality. Our faith and belief in things that we cannot see in the spiritual realm has an immediate effect. Our faith applied will instantly draw God or good towards us, or it can draw dark spirits towards us at the speed of thought. When we apply our beliefs to a thought, we are planting a seed in the supernatural. This seed will continue to grow as long as the belief is maintained, and the end result of one seed will be a significant part of our current and future reality. Our belief and our willingness to believe is designing our reality as we speak. Any belief that is founded on truth will lead our life in a positive direction. Any belief founded on something false, even if it is justified, will lead our life in a negative direction. Some of the very things that we struggle with today are current struggles because of beliefs that we planted with faith long ago. We may have formed some of our incorrect beliefs as far back as high school or even childhood. Our current reality is a result of what we have applied our faith into believing. Whatever is right, whatever is wrong in life, is a result of your belief system. Faith is the power that runs this belief system, and your current reality is the result of your beliefs. It can be discovered that whatever is off or wrong with life can be found in a root of an improper belief. It will take your willingness, courage, honesty, and faith to restructure your belief system in a way that leads you to the life that you want to live. In the next video, we will go a little deeper into tending the garden of your soul, the place where your beliefs have turned into either a thriving environment or a poorly cared for plot of land. Our beliefs are seeds planted in the garden of our heart, and it is this internal reality that determines the external reality that we live and breathe in. It is also our beliefs that draw or keep out dark spirits that seek to ruin this garden of yours. Demonic spirits will water every improper belief and even give reason and justification for those beliefs. They will also try to poison or kill off your good beliefs if they are given the chance to. With the right beliefs standing guard in your garden, though, every demonic attack on your good crops will only yield a greater, more disease-resistant crop. God gives us free will, and we get to make our garden or our life look however we would like. Our faith decides what we plant in our lives and in the lives of other people. Hopefully it is a good crop. Hopefully our faith is based on hope and on our heart's desires, because if our faith is based on what we see, or reason, or logic, or even fear, we may miss out on great things because we weren't able to believe big enough. Our faith is also very much tied to our ability to have spiritual warfare effectively. If we don't believe Jesus can really get rid of a spirit that plagues our life, then it will stay. If we believe that we're not capable of giving a space in our heart to a dark spirit, then we won't be able to be free from it. If we don't believe in the ability for God to heal us, then we may not get healed through prayer. It is through our faith that we are healed. It is through the truth that we are set free from the things that we cannot see. If our faith is tied to a belief that contradicts truth, then we have imposed limitations on ourselves that will take away from our ability to be happy and to live a life of purpose. We have to get cleaned up on the inside first before our life can have the order that we seek. We have to be able to take our every belief and measure it against the standard of truth. If your beliefs are based in truth, if your faith is based on truth, then the enemy of our soul will have a difficult time in trying to leave you shaken. When your beliefs are right, your strength is great, and you're indeed a mighty spiritual warrior. This is spiritual warfare.